I'm Johnny Scoville.
And I'm Johnny Jr.
You are. And I am. And this is Chasetheheat.
Chase the heat, man.
Guys, I got something cool. Can you say Candidate A from Endorphin Farms and Sam and Oliver?
It's exciting.
It sure is. This comes to me from our friend, Jeff Maginness. Sam and Oliver, he's a super guy. I was just talking to him this morning. Kind of neat. This is a newer version. Let me tell you, hang on this, Junior. Let me tell you what this is. You know what this is?
What is it?
This is it's Candidate A. It's a first batch candidate for a hotter version of this sauce called Cinder. Now, I don't think you tried Cinder. No. Cinder is a habanero-based sauce. And for those of you, when I first started the channel, I didn't really like habaneros that much. Kind of bothered. I didn't like the flavor. It wasn't the burn. It was the flavor. It's growing on me. Cinder, his original, the version that is the first version of this is my favorite habanero hot sauce. It's got the same ingredients, but what it has is iodized salt instead of kosher. For some people, they say it's a little bit less biting, a little less salty. It has a Trinidad Moruga Scorpion mash. This is going to be a likely release in 2019.
It's exciting.
Wickedly exciting. Look at the color. Got a beautiful color. You can see the bits of peppers and spices. You see that? Beautiful, rich color. Here's the flow. All right. I can't recall from memory, Junior, what the Cinder was as far as flow. So I think it's a pretty similar consistency. But let's check this out. Now remember, you're going to see a link in the description below for Jeff Maginness because he's great and I love Sam and Oliver's, good stuff. But this is not going to be a release until 2019 possibly.
And guess what, guys? No flow restrictor.
Jeff, my man. And he didn't, by the way, he didn't not put a flow restrictor in because he was sending it to us. My dude doesn't use flow restrictors, and I love that. All right, so, okay, the flavor, the aroma to me, made my mouth water immediately. The aroma to me is very, very similar to the first Cinder that I tried. Tell me you smell that. All I'm picking up is some habanero and some vinegar.
It's hot. It smells really hot. I
Okay.
don't really smell vinegar. I just smell hot. Like,
you don't pick up any vinegar?
I'm trying to think of vinegar. Oh, no.
I'm definitely picking up a little vinegar. So let me show you the pour. Here we go. It's got a beautiful consistency.
It's a lot.
It's not so much. Very pretty sauce.
It is. I'm just going to get a little bit. I don't really feel frisky right today.
All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to review this sauce. Okay. We're going to taste the sauce. It's going to take a few minutes for the heat to build. We're going to let it build. I'm going to tell you what I think of the flavor and the heat, and we'll go. I'm Johnny Scoville.
And I'm Johnny Jr.
This is Chasetheheat. Now, I don't think you tried the original Cinder, did you?
No.
Okay, let me tell you the difference with this and the original Cinder. It has this very similar flavor profile. It is definitely a little less salty than the original Cinder, which wasn't a problem because I really, really love that one. But the flavor, the same habanero flavor, but it definitely is a little warmer. It's going to still build. But while it's building, do you mind if I read this from last night?
Go ahead.
Guys, let me tell you, last night Junior and I went to a Chinese restaurant and we got a fortune cookie at the end of the meal. And every time I go with Junior, we eat Chinese food or I'm with my kids. Excuse me. When they bring the bill and the fortune cookies, before the kids grab them, like, grab the right one. One of them is for you, one's for me. Make sure you grab the right one. Last night, Junior grabbed his, I grabbed mine. I grabbed the right one. Let me tell you what this said to me. It was kind of cool, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because this is something I've been telling him for a long, long time. It says a ship in harbor is safe, but that's not why ships are built. I have said that to people who've been kind of like tiptoeing through life. Listen, I used to have a boat. I lived on a boat for 2 years. Boats are safe in the harbor, but that's not what were they made for?
They're made to explore, to go venture out.
And discover, right?
Yeah.
Amen.
America was built on.
Exactly. So the Chasetheheat, you know, the Chasetheheat isn't just about chasing the heat. It's a mentality. It's an approach to life. Part of it is running at your problems. I encourage Junior to run at his. What happens when you run away from a problem?
It's going to come back and chase
It's going to catch you. Exactly. And the more it catches you, the more time it's prolonged. Wouldn't you rather just bite the bullet and attack it?
It's like,
I go after my problems, and Junior does.
Think of your problem like a cheetah, and you're a gazelle.
Go after that. And get on it quick.
Yeah.
But deal with it and move on. But don't let it linger. You know what I mean? I had a boat. After I no longer was able to sail it, I moved off the boat. I had an apartment. I went back right before I sold the boat. And it was such a depressing thing. It was the last slip on the very last part of the boat in the marina. And I walked down and I could see it from 100 yards away. And I was like horrified. I neglected the boat for a long time. And as I approached the boat, I could see that there was algae all over the waterline. The whole boat was just covered with algae because of neglect. And I felt so bad. Somebody needed to sail that boat. It needed to be out there exploring, not sitting in a harbor safe. And I sold it to somebody else who went out and they had a good time with it. And that's great. But I'm telling you guys, Chasetheheat is about running your problems. It's a mentality. So don't be a ship sitting in a harbor. It wasn't why you were made. Go out and adventure. Be bold.
My dad's portrait was really cool, but mine was about romance.
What was yours? Remember it?
I don't.
I do. I have it right here. Yeah, I had it.
Ooh, I want to read it.
Yeah.
Let's see this.
This is what Junior's was.
Mine said...
There you go.
A well-fed romance nourishes the soul. Because I apparently have a significant other.
You just don't know it yet.
That's a very valid point.
Amen.
Very valid.
So guys, do yourself a favor. Run at your problems. Don't let them run after you. That's the most bizarre way to handle life. Go at them, nip them in the bud, and go on to something important. Because every minute you're moving forward, or moving, not even forward, you're moving away from your problems, what's on the back of your mind? The problem behind you coming after you that hasn't gone away. It doesn't go away. Problems don't. So go after them. But don't let your ship sit in a harbor. It's not why you were made, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I want to thank Jeff Maginness for saying this to me. I like this sauce. I like Cinder. I like Cinder a lot. And this is hotter. So now that the heat has certainly peaked for me, let me give you an idea of my heat scale. Well, do yours first. What do you think?
You know, I came into the challenge, or not really a challenge. I came into the review, and I was thinking I would burn and die, and I'd be like in the bathroom with like major cap cramps. I thought like I was gonna be like dead for like 4 days. It was gonna be terrible, but I'm not really feeling it. But I mean, and that doesn't mean there's no flavor.
So no, there's tons of flavor. Where's the heat though, fruit? Because I'm telling you, with my scale, it's hotter than the first Cinder. It is. To me, this would be like maybe a 3.
Where is the heat for you?
Maybe a 3 for me.
No, like in your body. Like,
it's just in my throat. I'm not feeling.
Here.
I'm not feeling any in my chest.
I just feel it all.
Brad Bishop calls that whiskey chest.
Really?
Yeah, you don't have to drink whiskey. Don't.
Because like whenever you drink it,
whiskey just tastes like poison. Sorry for you whiskey lovers, but to me, whiskey tastes like poison. When you drink it, it kind of sits here and burns. So he calls it whiskey chest. But I didn't get any whiskey or burn in the chest. I got it mostly in my mouth, and it's gone already. I think it might have been a 3 for me.
You get a little on my lips. For me, it's probably like a 3 as well.
Really? My man, building your tolerance. I think for a non-chili head, this is going to be a 6.
Probably. I would think maybe like a 6.
Maybe even a 7. Yeah, maybe even a 7. It's
7.
definitely warm, but what you're going to love about it is the flavor. So Junior and I are sometimes typecast where they think that if our face isn't melting or like we aren't like sweating and like just going through cap cramps that it wasn't something enjoyable. I don't like to be hurt. I just like to feel something. This is a good sauce. I think you'll like this.
I'm feeling like it's going to become really popular.
Well, I tell you what, the Cinder, I'm always... See, here's the thing I love. What?
Pizza.
I
don't know. I'm feeling pizza.
You feeling pizza later?
Probably.
Okay, we might do pizza later. Here's the thing. A burrito pizza? Do they make a burrito pizza?
I don't know.
It's a good idea. Here's the thing, though, you guys. Jeff is a great guy, and frequently people ask Junior and myself what our favorite hot sauce is. And while I don't know how you answer this, but I don't really have a favorite hot sauce, like one sauce that is my go-to. I don't. I have hot sauce makers that are my favorites. I have about 3 or 4.
I like the creators.
I'm not going to mention anybody else in this one because this is about Sam and Oliver and Jeff Maginness, but Jeff is definitely one of mine. It is. What I love about it is the flavor profiles are just great. From the Mind Flay, the Blackheart, the Cinder, they just have great flavor profiles. And this one is the same flavor profile as Cinder, but just anytime you ratchet the heat up a little bit, you're going to make the Scovilles pretty happy. It's just kind of how it works. Yeah. But this is a great sauce. I like it. And you know,
I'm glad it's...
Yeah, I hope it comes to fruition. I hope that 2019 comes and we can buy this.
I'm glad it's got that wide top.
No flow restrictor.
That's what I like about a lot of sauce
Well,
companies.
that's a great... But I like this.
Yeah.
All right. So, let's see. Tomorrow is the last day. Oh, today. Today is the last day, I believe. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Today is the last day. If you guys want to buy a Scoville Squad Redux shirt. So, in the description box, you'll see a link for not just that, which is bonfire.com/Scoville Squad Redux, but you're going to see a link for Sam and Oliver and Jeff Maginness. What a great guy. Super guy with great sauces. He's wonderful to deal with and just a good human being. So, reach out. Get some. Anybody who buys a shirt, you're in a raffle. I have the empty bottle of plutonium extract and the box. They're both signed. I'm going to pick one person who's purchased a shirt. If you buy 2 shirts, you're in it twice, just so you know. I didn't tell you that. Oh. If you buy just one, you're in it, you get one drawing. Or your name goes in once. If you buy 2 shirts, your name goes in twice, so you increase your likelihood of winning it. It's only going to be fun because I'm never doing it again. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Jeff, for saying to us, right... I kind of like it in the middle, right here.
I like it in the middle too. It's nice and comforting. It
doesn't get in our way. Yeah. Right here, you're going to see the Chasetheheat pepper. Click on that pepper, please. Just right there. Yeah. When you click on that pepper, you're a subscriber to the channel. If you don't want to miss any of these videos, you don't have to. Click on the bell and we'll notify you when we upload these videos.
You're going to see some great videos also here and here, and you'll like them because they're good.
I hope you like them. But we want to thank you for joining us. I'm Johnny Scoville.
And I'm Johnny Jr.
And this was Chase the Heat.
Thanks, Sam and Oliver.